I wasn't bad at business. I was just invisible. When I first started my business, I thought the hardest part would be doing a good job. I thought if I was honest, reliable, and delivered great service, people would line up. I thought word of mouth would carry me. I thought referrals would never run dry. I thought if I just gave it my all, people would see the work, see the heart, and trust would grow naturally. But I was wrong, because none of that mattered. If people couldn't find me, if they weren't sure I was real, if my name didn't pop up with 5 shining stars and a trail of happy customers behind me, I remember the frustration, doing everything right and still not getting calls, still watching competitors take over, even when I knew I was better. I saw guys with worse service, sloppy websites, inconsistent work, but they looked polished online. They had a few Google reviews, their socials were active, and they were getting booked. Meanwhile, I was working 12 hours a day just to keep the lights on. I felt like a ghost in my own market, present but not seen. And after a while, it started to get to me. You start to ask questions like, maybe I'm not built for this. Maybe I'm just not that good. Why is no one finding me? Why does it feel like I'm trying harder than everyone else just to survive? And you know what? It's not because you're not talented. It's not because you're not smart. It's not because you're not enough. It's because visibility is everything now. The truth is, the best businesses don't always win. The most trusted and visible ones do. If people can't find you, if you don't show up when they Google you, if your business doesn't look alive online, they'll go with someone else. Not because they're better, but because they were there when your customer went looking. I wasn't bad at business. I just hadn't learned how to be seen. Once I did, everything changed. The calls came, the trust followed, and my business finally reflected the work I'd been putting in. So if you're in that season right now, where you're redoing everything right, but it still feels like no one sees you, you're not crazy. You're not broken. You're just invisible in a world that runs on attention. And you don't need to shout louder. You just need the right eyes on you. I promise, once they see you, they'll trust you. And once they trust you, they'll choose you. If this post felt personal, it's because I've been there. And maybe you're there now. Let's get you noticed. DM me noticed, and I will show you how.